have urgent news about Fortnite Season 2 that no one is talking about with this Rift Gate. Did anyone see that? This is big. Let me show you one more time. Did you see it? This is extremely urgent with Fortnite Season 2 starting in only 3 days' time. Pay attention now. This rift is sparking. We all know that this is leading up to a huge rift in the sky and a broken rift gate, but there is a dark truth about the flashes of electricity coming from the rift gate itself. Apparently, after this rift portal arrives and after the rift gate itself gets destroyed, there are different stages of this rift. What is this? Where did it come from? And why is it so important? Everything that has happened in Fortnite throughout the entire storyline is all connected. We know this by now. And there have been so many live events triggering different rifts in the sky. And today we are finding out this is all connected to the rift gate. And there is a dark truth behind it. Every time a rift opened up in the sky in the Fortnite storyline, it was all related to this. This was from the original rocket launch. And speaking of that, in Fortnite Chapter 3, we had the 7 rockets on that island, but nothing ever happened. We were left on a cliffhanger, and this is finally starting to make sense. Could this rift gate be related to those rockets? If there is a rift on the Fortnite island, there is bad news along with it. The second ever time we saw a rift on the Fortnite island, that was the introduction of Kevin for the first time. He looked beautiful. We had absolutely no idea what he was there for, and that brought us one of Fortnite's craziest storylines of all time. But this rift gate is making things way worse. Last season, we even got 2 huge rifts in the sky similar to the new one, but obviously the new one is much crazier. We never knew why it was there, what was bringing it, but things are starting to make sense because it all relates to the rift gate. Before I explain everything and blow you away, subscribe to the channel to join Team Top 5 if you're excited. Chapter 4 Season 2 leak. The Loot Island POI is set to be a sky island caused by the rift gate rift portal. It is also referred to as a rift POI, which you might be able to teleport to using the rift gate. As mentioned, we got the rift in the sky last season, and that brought back the old Chapter 1 Loot Lake house. And if you're not an OG Fortnite player, you wouldn't remember that this OG house raised up in the sky. The entire season was called Darkness Rises, and this is all connected to Fortnite Chapter 4 Season 2. You might think that this is teasing the return of Kevin the Cube one more time, but oh, it's far worse. Remember though, we learned that the rift gate is about to be destroyed. It's literally leaked in the files. So how do we teleport to this location if the rift gate itself is gonna be destroyed? This is a concept of what it's supposed to look like. You can see islands in the sky. Something is just not adding up. If the portal is destroyed, how would you get to this location? The rift gate was teased all the way back in Fortnite Chapter 1 Season X. Tell me when you see it. There's another rift in the sky, one of the most crazy rifts in the entire storyline. Red starts to appear, a similar color to the rift that is about to be in the sky, but it only gets crazier. After the weird beam of light appears in the sky, there is one little detail that no one noticed. Fortnite has been teasing this for years. Did you see it? I can't help but notice that this, what showed up for only 1 second in the Season X live event, is far too similar to this in the sky. It is connected, and I'm about to explain it all because this storyline is about to get much worse. Cheno has been involved in the Fortnite storyline for years and years, and now he finally has the Rift Gate. Everyone is also realizing the resemblance between the new Rift portal in the sky and the last reality portal. Are they related though? I have the answer. This theory makes even more sense because in the same live event, there were leaked Season 2 Chapter 4 items inside of this event, and no one realized it. I'm about to show you. You can see Jonesy walks inside of this room with the rock, and all of a sudden, he gets this gun. He doesn't know what it is, and we're gonna finally be able to use it in about 4 days. This is called the Rift Pistol. Because of all the different realities the Foundation went inside, he was able to get a Season 2 item early in a completely different timeline. But that is not all. We have so many more, some upcoming and scrapped exotics. The Balloon Sniper, Gas Sniper, Slug Projector Shotgun, Flare Shotgun, the Rift Pistol, which we just saw, Gas Grenade Launcher, Firefly grenade launcher, and a boogie bomb grenade launcher. So what's the deal? Is this a snapshot of the last reality portal, or is it something else? Is it something greater, something crazier? The answer is yes. Remember, we're learning there are multiple snapshots of Geno, of the Ageless. This is the Ageless form, and that is one of many. Inside of the live event, this was the actual real Geno, and that's why he looks completely different. It's a completely different reality, a different timeline, but notice one thing. Jonesy and the Foundation go inside of this portal, and we haven't heard anything about the portal since, but notice the color. It is the exact same color as the rift in the sky that we are about to see in Season 2. But what does this all mean? To make matters even worse, this is the final stage of the Rift Gate, completely red and the exact same color as everything else that I have shown you. And these are the final moments until the Rift Gate is completely destroyed. But now this brings us to another issue. This is the entire storyline of Season 2. Once this Rift Gate reaches its final stage and it explodes, you can see, as mentioned already, it is already sparking and it's getting ready to go. Who is coming through this portal though? It is Geno. It won't just be Geno from the collision event though. A theory of mine is that we have already seen at least 2 other snapshots of Geno, Defects, Midas, who wanted to defy the rules of the Lupin Storm but paid the price for it, Origin, former leaser of the last reality, implying he worked with Geno once but got chromed last season. So this person thinks that Midas was actually a snapshot of Geno. Comment down below. Now this actually adds up because inside of this Fortnite comic we were looking at other forms of Geno, and you can see he is gold here. He has some sort of crazy power. People were saying that he stole Midas's suit, but what if he actually is Midas? What's even crazier, I reached out to Hypex, the biggest Fortnite leaker in the world with 2.5 million followers. He even has an insider telling him a ton of information. It might be the most random leak I post, but the insider wants you to know that Little Whip gets splattered in this Season 2 trailer. Now here's the weird thing, it's always Peely in Fortnite trailers that gets eliminated, but now this time it's Lil Whip. This tells me in the Fortnite trailer, Lil Whip will most likely be next to the Rift Gate as it explodes, and that's what gets him splattered. So I messaged him because he knows everything, and I asked him, hello Hypex, is there anything you would like to tell me about Season 2? Hints, secrets, anything you know at all? Guess what he said? Absolutely nothing. He was silent, which tells me either he knows a lot and he can't spoil the amazing season, he simply isn't allowed to say, or he might just not even know. Subscribe to the channel right now if you're excited for Season 2.